So here's my examples. In this first video I'm going to make 3D printer 1, then in part 2, 3D printer 2, and you've guessed it, in part 3 I will make the Smith DC3 key fob as well. So just now I'm going to move these off to the side. Holding down the shift key so that when I expand it out it's going to scale it on the X and Y, and then I only want it to be 2mm thick, and from here I'm going to hit duplicate, and then shifting the arrow key once will move it 10mm, and then I'm just going to keep on hitting duplicate now, and I should get a nice little pattern which I can then select all and group. And if I want my colour, go in here and make it green, and hide that away again. And the next thing I have to do is to import an SVG of the text which I created earlier on. If you're not sure how to do that, please look at the video which shows you how to convert a font into an SVG which you can use in Tinkercad. So I'm going to hit import, choose file, and then here is my SVG version of this picture. So right now it's way too big. I'm going to actually say that I want it to be 100, and it should automatically adjust the length there. So I'm going to import, and then I'm going to make my text white. And at this point a lot of students just drag this over here and then they think that's fine. I'm going to show you why it's important if we're going to print in two colours that we work a little differently. First up, I'm going to make my hole first of all. Well, let's make this a little bit larger. Okay, so got a cylinder. Go for 10 by 10, holding down the shift key. And I can drag this down here, and then use the line tool to match it properly. And then I can just group these together. And then, just to show you how I would do this, I'm going to move this across. So that looks about right, maybe a few taps to the right. Okay. And if I moved the text down, yeah, that looks kind of fine. But if I use the hide option here, you're going to see that that text goes all the way to the bottom. So if I was to print that on the Ultimaker 3 with two colours, I would end up having a lot of wasted white filament in that kind of green block. Okay, so to make your print process quicker and more effective with your use of your filament, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the work plane tool. I'm going to click on the surface of my green key fob, and then I'm going to click on my text, and I'm going to press D, which is going to drop this onto the work plane. In this case it's going to move it up so it's sitting perfectly on top. I'm going to deselect that, and then from here I'm going to set my text height to 2mm. Okay, so then when I print this I can export green background as an STL, and then separately light writing as another STL, which I can then put together in Cura, which I will show you in another video.